If you could add just 4 specific foods to your grocery list this week that have been scientifically proven to help protect your heart and potentially extend your life, would you do it? I am not talking about expensive supplements or strange exotic berries you can never find at the store. I am talking about real accessible food that science shows can make a profound difference in how your heart functions after age 60. Hello, and welcome back to Senior Nutrition Guide, where we help you eat smarter and feel stronger. Today, we are cutting through the noise to focus on the 4 most powerful superfoods for longevity and heart health. But before we reveal number 1, let's talk about why this matters right now. You see, as we age, our blood vessels naturally become stiffer, and our blood pressure often creeps up. This isn't just getting old. It is a biological process that makes our heart work harder. The good news is that specific nutrients can actually help relax those vessels and reduce inflammation. So let's dive into the first food, which is often called liquid gold for a reason. Number 1 is extra virgin olive oil. You might have heard it is good for you, but do you know why it is critical specifically for seniors? It comes down to a study called PREDIMED, involving over 7,000 adults between 55 and 80. They found that those consuming about 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil daily had a significantly lower risk of major heart events compared to those on a low-fat diet. Why does this happen? It is rich in polyphenols, which act like little shields protecting your cells from damage. Think of your arteries like a garden hose. Over time, they can get brittle. Olive oil helps keep that hose flexible, so blood flows easily without your heart having to pump so hard. Here is the practical step. Do not just cook with it. Drizzle it over your vegetables or salads raw. Heating it too high can damage some of those delicate beneficial compounds. Aim for 2 to 4 tablespoons a day. Now I have a question for you. Do you currently use olive oil, or are you still using vegetable oils like corn or canola oil? Let me know in the comments below, because that swap alone could be a life changer. Let's move to superfood number 2, which is fatty fish, specifically salmon, sardines, or mackerel. I know some of you might not love the fishy taste, but please hear me out. As we get older, chronic inflammation becomes a silent enemy. It is like a low-grade fire burning in your joints and blood vessels. The omega-3 fatty acids found in these fish are the firefighters. They help put out that fire. Science shows that EPA and DHA, which are the specific types of fats in these fish, help reduce triglycerides and can slow the buildup of plaque in your arteries. Plaque is what clogs things up and leads to heart attacks. So how much do you need? Aim for 2 servings a week. If you hate salmon, try a mild white fish, but just know it has fewer of those healthy fats. Or try mixing canned sardines with a little mustard and lemon on crackers. You might be surprised. Here is a surprising fact for you. Did you know that your body cannot make these omega-3 fats on its own? You absolutely must get them from food. If you skip them, your body is missing a critical building block for heart repair. Now, superfood number 3 is something easy to snack on. Mixed nuts, especially walnuts and almonds. Many seniors avoid nuts because they worry about the calories or gaining weight. But science tells us a different story. In that same study, I mentioned earlier people who ate about a small handful of nuts every day saw similar heart benefits to the olive oil group. Walnuts are unique because they contain a plant-based omega-3 called ALA. Almonds are packed with vitamin E, which is great for your skin and your arteries. The key here is portion control. We are talking about 30 grams, which is roughly the size of a golf ball, or a small handful. Do not eat the whole bag while watching TV. Also try to buy them raw or dry roasted without added salt. Too much salt raises blood pressure, which undoes the good work the nuts are doing. Before we get to number 4, which is arguably the most important for your daily energy, I want to ask you another question. What is your biggest struggle when trying to eat healthy? Is it the cost of food, or maybe confusion about what is actually healthy? Leave a comment because I want to make videos that help you solve those problems. Superfood number 4 is dark leafy greens and colorful berries. I am grouping these together because they do something magical for your blood pressure. Greens like spinach, kale, and even simple beet greens are rich in nitrates. When you eat them, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a gas that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. When they widen, your blood pressure drops naturally. It is like turning down the pressure valve on a boiler. A study called the New Age Trial looked specifically at adults aged 65 to 79. It showed that increasing vegetable intake helped lower systolic blood pressure significantly. And berries, like blueberries and strawberries, are full of antioxidants that protect your brain and heart from aging too fast. So here's the practical plan. Try to add a handful of spinach to your eggs in the morning or have a side salad with dinner. Throw some blueberries into your oatmeal. It does not have to be complicated. Now, a serious warning. While these foods are powerful, they interact with medications. For example, if you are on blood thinners like warfarin, suddenly eating a massive amount of kale or spinach, which is high in vitamin K, can interfere with your medicine. Always chat with your doctor before making drastic changes to your diet, especially if you take prescription meds. Here is the final big takeaway. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to change everything overnight. Start with one of these. Maybe this week you just switch your cooking oil to olive oil. Next week, you buy a bag of walnuts. Small, consistent steps are the secret to longevity. It is not about living forever. It is about living well with energy and vitality so you can enjoy your grandchildren and your hobbies. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing to this channel so you don't miss the next one. Stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video.